Hello friends, myself Dr. Sanjeet Kumar. Today we are going to start a new topic, sexual offense. Definition: sexual offense are the crime that involves non-consensual sexual activity or violation of law related to the sexual behavior. Then classification of sexual offense. First, natural sexual offense. When the offense is committed through the natural route like penile vaginal intercourse. Example: rape, incest and adultery. Then unnatural sexual offense, voluntary sexual intercourse against the order of nature with any man, women or any animal. Examples of unnatural sexual offense is sodomy, tribadism, bestiality and buccal coitus. Then sexual paraphilia. Examples are sadism, masochism, necrophilia, necrophagia, fetishism, transvestism, exhibitionism, masturbation, frotteurism, andanism, pedophilia, troilism, caprolalia, caprolagnia, urolagnia, telephone scotologia, ecotism, klesmophilia, ephebophilia, satyresis, nymphomania, playing the bagpipes, misophilia, olfactory eroticism, narratophilia and erotographomania. These are the sexual paraphilia. Then sex linked offense like stalking, voyeurism, sexual harassment, trafficking and indecent assault. Okay, then we will study one by one. Rape. Under section 63 BNS and 375 IPC, a man is said to commit rape if he penetrates his penis to any extent into the vagina, mouth, urethra, anus of a woman or makes her to do so with him or any other person, or insert to any extent any object or a part of body not being the penis into the vagina, urethra, anus of a woman or makes her to do so with him or any other person. Then manipulates any part of the body of a woman so as to cause penetration into the vagina, urethra, anus or any part of the body of such women or makes her to do so with him or any other person, or applies his mouth to vagina, anus, urethra of a woman or makes her to do so with him or any other person. Under circumstances falling under any of the following 7 description: against her will, without her consent, with her consent, when her consent has been obtained by putting her or any person in whom she is interested in fear of death or hurt. Fourth, with her consent, when the man knows that he is not her husband and that her consent is given because she believes that he is another man to whom she is or believe herself to be lawfully married. With her consent, when at a time of giving such consent, by reason of unsoundness of mind or intoxication or administration by him personally or through another of any stupefying or unwholesome substances, she is unable to understand the nature and consequences that to which she gives consent. 6.1. With or without her consent when she is under 18 years of age. Then 7th, when she is unable to communicate consent. तो ये 7 जो इसका क्लॉज है, 7 क्लॉज का क्या मतलब है यहाँ एग्जाम्पल से समझेंगे हम लोग. अगेंस्ट हर विल, इसका क्या मतलब है अगेंस्ट हर विल. एग्जाम्पल: ए मैनेजर प्रोमिसेस टू गिव हाई सैलरी जॉब to a needy female in his company only if she is agreed to have sexual intercourse with him. Unwillingly she agrees. Perform sexual act, amount to rape. Without her consent, a rich man promises to marry his female employees but only if she allows him to have sexual intercourse with him. She thinks her bright future as a rich wife. Willingly she agrees. Perform sexual act. After sexual act, he refuses to marry her, amount to rape. Then with her consent, when her consent has been obtained by putting her any person in whom she is interested in fear of death or hurt. Man tells women he would make if she does not have sexual intercourse with her. She agrees, amount to rape. Women alleges that she was raped. She alleges that consent was obtained because the accused threatened to kill her pet. This not amount to rape, because pet is not a person. Then women alleges that she was raped. She alleges that consent was obtained because the accused threatened to kill himself, not amount to rape, because there is no reason why women would be interested in him. Then with her consent, when the man knows that he is not her husband and that her consent is given because she believes that he is another man to whom she is or believes herself to be lawfully married. A man secretly enters his friend's house to meet him and giving him surprise in the night. In the dark, friend's wife thought him as her husband, thus offers sexual intercourse. The man, in spite of knowing that he is not her husband, accepts her proposal, performs sexual intercourse, amount to rape. With her consent, when at the time of giving such consent, by reason of unsoundness of mind or intoxication or administration by him personally or through another of any stupefying or unwholesome substance, she is unable to understand the nature and consequences of that to which she gives consent. Man asks insane girl to have sexual intercourse with him. She agrees, amount to rape. Girl is drinking in a bar. Man approaches her and proposes sexual intercourse. She agrees because she is intoxicated, amount to rape. With or without her consent, when she is under 18 years of age, man wants to have sexual intercourse with girlfriend, asks her age because he knows the law. Girl is less than 18 but force tells him she is more than 18. Perform sexual act, amount to rape. It is the man's duty to confirm age. Then seventh, when she is unable to communicate consent, sexual intercourse with an unconscious female, amount to rape. Then explanation 1. For this definition of rape, vagina shall also include labia majora. It clearly means that even slightest touching of penis with labia majora will constitute rape. Penile erection and emission of semen is not necessary. Penile erection and emission of semen is not necessary means impotent and a sterile person also cause rape. Then second explanation, consent means an unequivocal, means clear, voluntary agreement when the female by any form of verbal or non-verbal means gesture, communication, communicates willingness to participate in the specific sexual act. It means the consent should be clear either by words or gesture of the female. Example, a female may say, yes, I am ready for sexual act, or a female may indicate her clear consent for sexual act by her smile, movement of eyes or tongue, nodding her head, welcoming by movement of her index finger, etc. Then exception 1, a medical procedure or intervention shall not constitute rape. Exception 2, sexual act by man with wife, the wife not being under 18 years of age is not rape. Under 15 years according to the section 375. BNS 18 years. Valid consent is one which is free, voluntary and given when the woman is full possession of her senses. Invalid consent in rape when she is under the age specified by law, she is mentally retarded, she is intoxicated. It is obtained by fraud, force, putting her or any person in whom she is interested in fear of death or hurt, is obtained after the act. Then statutory rape, it is sexual intercourse with a girl below 18 years of age even with her consent. Gang rape or group rape, a group of people participate in the rape of a single victim. Marital rape, it is forceful sexual intercourse with his wife who is living separately from husband under the decree of separation or any custom or usage without her consent. Date rape, it is sexual intercourse with a woman who is given a drink containing sedative drugs like gamma hydroxybutyrate, rohypnol, ketamine etc. in a party without her knowledge. Custodial rape, it is defined as a rape by a person who are in position of authority like police officer, jail warden, hospital staff etc. who abuse their position to commit the offence when the woman is under their custody. What will constitute rape? Mere touch or penetration of penis within the vulva, labia majora, with or without seminal emission, without producing any injury or rupture of the hymen, even without penile erection will constitute rape. Medical proof of sexual intercourse is not considered to be legal proof of rape. However, it is required to support the charge of rape as a corroborative evidence. Rape is not a medical diagnosis but a legal definition and inference. Rape is an allegation easily made, hard to prove and harder to disprove. Then incest, this is the act of sexual intercourse by a man with a woman within a certain degree of blood relation, often belonging to the category of prohibitory relationship. The offence is probably more common than is thought of. It is not punishable in India. Then covert incest means when there is no bodily contact or intercourse but one enjoys sexual pleasure by having discussion about sexual matter with a close relative of opposite sex. This is called covert incest. Types of incest: Oedipus complex, sexual relation between mother and son. This is least common. Electra complex, sexual relation between father and daughter. This is most common. Pharoan complex, sexual relation between brother and sister. Then adultery, whoever has sexual intercourse with a person who is and whom he knows or has reason to believe to be the wife of another man without the consent or connivance of that man. Such sexual intercourse not amounting to offences of rape is guilty of offence of adultery, punishable up to 5 years of fine or both. In such case, the wife shall not be punishable as an abettor, meaning only the man can be prosecuted. This is gender biased law. This is all about natural sexual offence. Next time we will study about unnatural sexual offence. Okay, thank you for watching.